In the last episode, I built this beautiful red barn, expanded the fields into this area which looks so beautiful. I also received a gift from Babs that is a way of auto-harvesting and planting crops with the Create mod. I also completed my task last week of giving Cheese a well-wrapped present. For today's episode, I will be working on storage in the barn, adding some new buildings for the animals, and start laying out the foundation for our massive fields. So if you're excited for this series to take off, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into the episode. So first things first, we need to head over to where Babs' gift is for us, and we need to pick it up and we need to bring it over here and put it into our pockets. And then our first task is to deforest this. Second task is to level it out. Third task is to plant one field and implement the harvester, while trying to figure out what I'm going to do inside this barn for storage, because we have so much different things for storage. We have these sophisticated storage mod, which is these fancy barrels, and there's all kinds of different upgrades. We even got some backpacks too, but you can do all kinds of crazy stuff in here. Like a diamond barrel, I think it actually increases the storage of it, the size of it, and you can have different shapes and everything, like 3 items, 2 items, 4 items, 1 item. And you can even do similar sense with the chests to upgrade them, can even do it to the shulker boxes. And there's all of these cool upgrades of filtering, magnet stuff, feeding, all kinds of cool things, then the actual storage upgrades. So I want to dive into this mod today just to really figure out what we got going on. But first, let's go get that gift from Babs, pick it up, put it in our pockets. With our trusty wrench, shift right click, was it? And just like that, the harvester is now in our inventory. So it's time to clean this up for Babs over here, because I'm sure it's an eyesore for his location over there. Which, yes, go check out his stuff. He's doing some pretty cool stuff. I'm not sure what he's up to today, but some things are cooking. Some things are very interesting. And don't forget about Cheese. Cheese, the crazy lumberjack explorer. She's got some cool stuff too. Cool cinematic shots of her exploring the world. But yes, let me get this all cleaned up and then we'll head back over to our base. Step 1 is complete. We got the contraption in our chests over there in the barn, and now for step 2 is to deforest a huge chunk of this area. So Eddie, roll the footage. So now that I've cleared out a few trees, not too many, not too little, a few trees, I now need to actually flatten all of this out, and I actually did enchant a diamond axe for level 30 enchant, not too bad. Efficiency 4 on breaking 3, then this one was a 26 level. Not too happy about the fortune, would have liked silk touch, but efficiency 4 on breaking 3. Because I want to bring these wheat fields down a little bit, like one layer actually below the barn. So I want one big field to be kind of lower, basically different elevations of the fields, if you get what I'm saying. But let me show you the fruits of my labor in this chest right over here. Found a bee's nest, so that's pretty cool. A borealis nest. Oh yes, because we have that texture on this SMP, the Borealis bees. There we go, Q. Learn how to speak. But yeah, quite a few stacks of logs, quite a few sapling sticks, and some apples. But now I need to flatten this all out. So as I go to open this, and if I close this chest, boom. Look at that, folks. Flatten this all out with the help of Babs. And we got some tracks in place, not all of them, just some, so we can actually start ramping up production for wheat, because this whole field is going to be wheat. So if we hop into our free cam, as you can see, all these little sections in between where it dips down is where it's all going to be wheat. So it's a 2x4, well, 4x whatever it is. This section right here is 2x whatever, because I want to have like a 3 wide walkway going down. And I accidentally did the math without even actually calculating this, but it starts to go down here, and then it ends going down here, so it'll come back up and around the harvester tractor. It'll come up along the side, come down this little road right here, and then there's going to be a little station for it to drop off and sit right here, so it can unload everything into some sort of contraption leading down over into the barn. That is the next step that I do need to work on. I need to figure out how I'm going to get this thing to stop and start by the push of a button, push of a lever, and unload all of the items that it collects from the wheat field and actually deposit itself over here into the barn, and probably have an overflow for the seeds to be dumped off to make bone meal or something of that sense, and you know, the overflow storage, and probably have the wheat go off into be making other things for the food related products that wheat can be made within this create. But I know what you're most excited to look at is actually seeing this harvester in action, and for some reason I don't understand why it doesn't work when I place it down here and then press go, but I gotta place it on the thingy, on the angle, and then like, let's just let it go. So I need to do some mining to get more gold and redstone, so that way I can expand the tracks out, and I need to get the wheat planted. So that's what my next step is going to be working on, and figuring out how I'm going to get things sorted. And what is this? Oh, it's a little picture thing. We got this mod in here for taking pictures with a camera, and then you print out the actual picture, and then you can put it up on item frames. So that must have been Cheese, our great lumberjack explorer. That's pretty cool. That could be a cool way to keep track of how things are built up in here, that we can take some pictures and be like, hey, this was stage 1, this was stage 2, this was like stage 3, 4, Z, Y, final stage, you know? And have like a whole wall of memorabilia. Memorabilia? I think that's how you say it. But yeah, as you can see, this thing stops right here. And then if I come down here and I hit the lever, it doesn't move. I don't know why. I need to like give it a little boost, a little, you know, little push, but I can't seem to actually like push the harvester tractor itself to go down. I have to like replace it every time. So I need to look into that, how that works. I need to learn how all this works anyway. But my next steps right now is to get more gold and redstone, because I got to do some mining, and expand the tracks out and get this all into wheat. So essentially for our tasks for today's episode, phase 2, 3, 2, phase 2, task 2 is complete. We flattened it, we got to plant the wheat, and we got to get this thing actually working and rolling, and figure out some sort of way to actually get the items off of the harvester and into a storage barrel or some sort of storage system into the barn itself. So Babs is calling Cheese and I over because he put on a little skit that he would like to share with us. And once his skit's done, we're going to head on over to the town hall for our weekly meeting and to get our new task, and then I'll show you what's been going on over there. Ooh, little teaser, huh? Enjoy Babs' little skit, enjoy the meeting, and then I'll catch you guys back over here with what our new task is and what we've been doing over there. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, wow,
Just
you're
waiting for the show to begin.
It's a bit close. Hello.
I can't like really scoot over. Like you gotta realize, like grab the edge of the chair, just go like hop, 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 hop.
And welcome to the first theater show on Infinitycraft. It's time for the first chapter of Minecraft Donalds.
Ooh.
Woo! Woo!
Hello.
You should. Did you send us the resource pack?
Oh. Cut. So hard to do a theater show. Okay, please be quiet on the, viewer plates. Plates? places. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, hello and welcome to the first show of Minecraft. Woo! Donalds. From me, Babs. So now we are starting the chapter 1. Hello, my name is Babs. What can I do for you? Yeah, actually, I want to have a burger. Yeah, that is pretty obvious, right? Yeah, but I want to have a cheeseburger without cheese. So you want a hamburger, right? No, I want a hamburger, but a cheeseburger without cheese. Okay, so you want a hamburger, right? Okay, let's do it. Put it in the oven. Nice and amazing, nice and crispy. Yeah. Ooh, that meat is there longer than it should be. It should be fine, right? It should be fine. Just chop that up over here. And okay, fine. I have your order right here. So please make a taste check. Actually, that is disgusting. Oh. I guess you have tasted that it's no longer good, but I just. Do you want to have a refund? Be quiet, please. I'm doing a serious show here, okay? Okay. First of all, it wasn't a cheeseburger without cheese. It was just a hamburger, and second of all, it smells weird. Fine, okay, you get a refund of it. Just go to another place. It's good enough, like. But I want a burger for. Okay, you want a burger? Okay, you get a burger, no problem. Just wash it up over here. Just do it over here. And just got the molding part off of it. Just chop it up over here, and just here you have a nice fresh burger. Have it, enjoy it. Ooh, that's amazing. Like, thank you very much. Oh yeah, no problem. I've done it fresh for you. Just come visit us next time and have a nice day. Glad that the people are so stupid around here. And that was the first show of Minecraft Donald.
Yay!
Leave a 5-star review on.
I want my money back. I want my money back.
I was
I can give
entertained,
you a
but
fresh burger, right?
All right, let's try this burger. Supposedly it's good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here. It's just meat. I don't have any bread. It's not a good shop. It's not working well financially. It isn't that bad, right? Let me taste for my. Oh, that's disgusting.
But seriously, the refund.
Okay, no.
Oh.
I guess I'm the DJ.
Oh, look what time it is. It's time for a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was your task the last week, please?
Well, I had to ride a pig through the town hall, and I think I did a very good job of that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have rode it.
Rode.
Rode. It
Rode in.
a bit longer, but okay.
Rode in. You could have rode in it.
Q, what was your task?
I had to.
Voice crack.
Yep. I had to. No. I had to give cheese a well-wrapped gift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so it was actually your task?
Well, kind of, yeah. The first gift, though, was actually all my doing.
Oh, no, okay, that was a nice gift.
My task actually was to build a theater, so that was where we, enjoyed the theater show and the fresh burger meat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very fresh.
So let's all mark off our second task actually. It's the second
Cha-ching!
week, it's crazy.
Wait,
Hey,
this is the
Get your feet off my seat.
Is it?
Oh. Yeah, this is going to be the third episode.
Yeah, third week in this wonderful world.
Time flies.
That's
Anyway,
true.
do you have any more to say for like stuff and what you need to do, what you want to do, what you don't want to do? Okay, bye.
Perfect. Let's get our new tasks. Woo woo.
Oh no, it's dangerous.
Oh, what? All right. Jeez. What'd you get for a task?
I need to fill a double chest of birch logs.
Oh, wow. Do you wanna trade tasks? Is that allowed? Oh,
What's your task?
that's my task. How? How?
Konnichiwa.
What are you gonna do? I gotta go figure this out, Babs. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, have fun. Konnichiwa.
So this week's task caught me off completely by surprise. Make your next intro in Japanese. How am I supposed to do that? How? I can't even speak English, and that's my first language. We'll just stick that off to the side. I have been busy. So like I said that I was going to plant some more, I was going to actually get some wheat planted, and I've started to run out of seeds. I ended up expanding the tracks out by a couple more. I think I actually was only able to do these two. I can't quite remember. I missed a lever. I gotta double check to make sure that I did get everything in here though. But I did revamp Babs's little tractor harvester, so it's a little bit looking more like a harvester. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. I still gotta figure it out and tweak it. And what I got set up here actually is a little drop-off station. So once it does its, track to loop back and around, it'll bring its way back over here. It'll stop. It'll unload into this chest right here through this create thing, through that create thing, into a regular chest. And there is a chest on board to collect said items. And so if we wanted to, we could actually hop in here if we were, speedy enough to, activate it and go pew, 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 pew. But I need to get more seeds. I need to plant more seeds. And yeah. And I'm still working on a little design thing that I need to do for the actual storage system that's going to go into the barn. I need to gather up some resources. I have an idea of what I want to do, but let me get a bunch of barrels and a barrel controller set up, or at least grabbed, and then I'll bring you guys right back. Okay? Okay. Alright, now I got a handful of barrels of two different styles. I got the regular barrel for one item, and then one for four, because I figured these two would be good to starting out. Also, the recipe takes a redstone torch and all of them to make them these fancy drawers. And then, yeah, this storage controller took two comparatives, so I had to borrow quartz from my buddy Babs. And I'm thinking of somehow, some weighing to have things like auto put into here, like I'll have a dump chest or something that I can just, dump it into here and then it'll automatically go into the controller and then it'll be spread out. So now it's the fun part of placing down all of these barrels that I would like to do. I was thinking maybe I can do 3 tall here and then like the last top 2 row could be these ones. So I was thinking something like this. I don't really know for right now if I'm going to need to go bigger in the sense, because obviously we have like all of the, where are they? We got like all of these upgrades, which there's stack upgrades, which an upgrade base takes some iron and wood. Level 3 with gold, level 4 with diamonds, so I'm going to need to do quite a bit of mining for gold in the sense of upgrading all of this, and also to get us a metric boatload of gold to actually make the powered rails for our fields, because eventually all of this area is going to be transformed into giant fields for all of the different crops that the harvester will be able to pick up and plant on its own, and then somehow make its way back over here to be unloaded into this chest. So I did one little test run to make sure that it actually worked and everything, and it actually is working pretty good. So I'm going to demonstrate it to you guys of how this thing is working. We need to flick that lever to turn on that little thing, which is the, what's that thing called? The cart assembler is what it is, so we need to engage that on, so it will actually place it onto the minecart. You need to make sure that this track is on, so that way once it comes around the bend, it'll just start to go. So if we give this cart a push, it picks up the harvester, and then there we go. It's making its way down through the fields. And then I let it run one more time around, and as we can see, it's starting to miss some of the edges. You can see right here, it completely missed this section is because of the way it turns. So it completely bypasses this strip. So as it's turning right, and the same thing down there when it goes to turn left, it misses that whole strip because of the way how it's turning. So I need to take the tracks out like 2 more, so by the time it makes the corner and it's starting to go straight, it'll actually harvest up everything. And like, yeah, as you can see, it's missing on the right-hand turns, going down and around. Which I think it'll get all of that right there. Oh, look at that, it did. And then it'll go down this track. This is just so cool. I like it. I mean, I got to do a little bit more detailing with the harvester because it is pretty gruesome looking from the back. And as it makes its way up and around, keep this turned on because then once it gets to this point, it'll hook up to this and then it'll start auto dumping. Like, see, it's hooked up. Now we're going to see that it's starting to fill up with stuff. And if we check the chest, I don't know if I can check the chest. Yep, I can. It did pick up some wheat and seeds, so eventually expanding this even further, getting more gold and redstone. So now I'm going to turn off these 2 tracks right here. So then once it makes its way back around, it'll deposit the harvester right here. The cart will just spit out a little bit just to make sure to save on lag, and also to make sure that if I need to change or adjust or add more things to the actual harvester, then I can just easily work on it because it'll be sitting on this station for me to actually work on it. And now the fun part while I'm waiting for this thing to get back is to figure out how I'm going to be sorting out all of those drawers in there and get all of my items transferred into there and figuring out the upgrades and everything and what upgrades that we're going to need for like compacting and crafting and all of that sense. So let me get busting on that and I'll bring you back with another update. So as you can see here, I started to get some of our items over here, and I even had to start upgrading some of these barrels. The dirt, the cobblestone, and the cobble deep slate. Learned that I have quite a bit of those, and I even did put in stack upgrades into these ones. So it upgrades it just to the tier 2, which is just iron level, but hey, it works. I even added in just a couple more barrels right here to start implementing all of our crops. And eventually we're going to have, like I said earlier, all of these giant fields out this way is going to be of all of the crops. And we'll probably have a handful of these harvesters actually going out and harvesting them. And the fields will probably be different sizes and shapes and like different heights in the terrain and everything. But I still want them to be this big, grand, massive field to it. So we, 1, get good harvests out of it. 2, it feels nice. It really fills in this area, bringing this whole district of our farming all wrapped up into one pretty gift. So just to recap today, task 1, deforestation, done. Task 2, level it out, complete. Task 3, plant field and implement the harvester, that is also complete. Task 4, which was to implement storage and a sorting system, is still a work in progress. What I'm going to be doing behind scenes is just getting some more fields laid out, getting the groundation laid out of mocking up different fields, planting some signs to say which field is what, doing some more deforestation, and maybe there'll be some cool time lapses in the beginning of the next episode, which also for episode 4, I'm going to need to figure out how I'm going to do the intro in Japanese. So I need to learn how to say some things in Japanese between now and the beginning of the next episode, but hopefully that you guys did enjoy this episode and you're looking forward to that really cool intro of me trying to say my intro in Japanese, and yeah, I can't wait either. Well, anyways guys, have a good day.